Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Natalie Desselle Reid was an American entertainer known for her vital exhibitions in film and TV. She brought beguile humor and heart to her jobs, leaving an enduring effect on crowds regardless of her ability and commitments to the media outlet she confronted. Monetary difficulties with her total assets assessed at $500,000 at the hour of her demise in 2020. One of her generally outstanding jobs was in the 1997 film Bats, Dark American Princesses, where she featured close by in Hello, Barry, the film. A parody around two closest companions with huge dreams permitted Desselle Reid to exhibit her comedic timing and special presence on screen. Her depiction of Mickey was both charming and exuberant, catching the substance of an aggressive lady and loaded with life. Desselle Reid likewise showed up in different movies, like the parody Passing Jams. How to a player illustrate her adaptability as an entertainer. Moreover, she played Manura, one of the stepsisters, in Disney's live-action variation of Cinderella. Her exhibition in the exemplary story added a new take to the notable person on TV. Desselle Reid graced the screen in a few series, including The Last and For Your Adoration Anyway. She's maybe best associated with her job in the sitcom Eve in the Show. She played Janie, the lead character's dearest companion, displaying her capacity to bring profundity and, furthermore, subtlety to her comedic jobs. Natalie Desselle Reid was brought into the world on July 12, 1967, in Alexandria, Louisiana, as an African-American lady. She gladly embraced her dark character, brought up in an affectionate family. Her folks were Thelma and Paul Desselle, and she had two kin, a more seasoned sibling named Sherman Desselle and a more youthful sister whose name is not well realized. Natalie went to P.E. Magnet Secondary School, where she started to find her adoration for the performing expressions. She proceeded with her schooling at Grambling State College, where she drenched herself in venue. Her energy for acting thrived during her time at the college, and she took part in a few creations, laying the foundation for her future profession in the media outlet. Desselle Reid's profession took off with different jobs in film and TV. Quite possibly, one of her most significant exhibitions was in Disney's 1997 live-action TV variation of Cinderella, where she played Manura, one of the detestable stepsisters. Her depiction carried a new and comedic turn to the exemplary story, displaying her ability to engage all through her profession. Desselle Reid showed up in a few striking movies and television shows. Her resume remembers jobs for motion pictures like BS and Demise Jams. Moreover, she featured in Tyler Perry's Media's Large Blissful Family, where she played Tammy, a person offsetting her real love with profound friendship for her family. Tammy's character is characterized by areas of strength for her will. Straightforward methodology, a characteristic she shares with her auntie, the supreme meta Tammy explores her obligations as a committed spouse and mother, while moreover managing individual difficulties and clashes in spite of her extreme disposition. Tammy is sympathetic and defensive, particularly with regards to her kids. What's more, her mom clearly faces a difficult sickness. Tammy's intricate character radiates through as she adjusts her family's requirements with her own everything, while giving snapshots of humor and heart. Tammy's relationship with her spouse, Harold, is a recurring point of conflict to a great extent due to monetary conflicts and his uncertainty. Still, Tammy's commitment to her loved ones stays immovable, and she endeavors to keep them. Joined during testing times, Desselle Reid's depiction of Tammy is drawing in and certified, showing her as a tough lady who expresses her real thoughts and stands firm in her convictions. Her execution carries profundity to the character, making Tammy a fundamental part of the series' story, notwithstanding the media's huge blissful family. Desselle Reid had a visitor-featuring job in Family Matters. Her profession likewise included playing Janie Egan's on Eve for 3 seasons, and she is generally perceived for her job as Mika Mickey in the 1997 film Bats, Dark American Princesses is one portion of a dynamic couple close by Hal Berry's Nye. The two dearest companions fantasize about opening their own beauty parlor in Atlanta and leave on an excursion loaded up with desire, humor, and surprising undertakings. Mickey's energetic character and intense style make her stand apart. Her faithfulness and assurance to accomplish her objectives are obvious all through the film. In any event, when confronting unforeseen difficulties, like acquiring a huge amount of cash and exploring freshly discovered abundance. Desselle Reid's execution in BAPS is associated with her comedic timing, expressive acting, and solid on-screen science with Barry. Mickey is a fun, exuberant person who adds humor and heart to the story, further establishing Desselle Reid's inheritance as a capable entertainer. Fine people. This is presumably the part we look forward to the most. Now we take you on a select visit through a home in Los Angeles, subsequent to acquiring experience in a few comedic films. Natalie Desselle Reid chose to take her abilities to Los Angeles and seek after additional open doors and media outlets. As she subsided into her new city, she found herself living in an extravagance condo in the core of a phenomenal view, as in the San Fernando Valley, the Corbin Estate property. Where Desselle Reid dwelled was inherent 2007 and highlighted a cutting-edge tasteful with an amazing outside that showed fastidious upkeep and tender loving care. Inside, the loft flaunted a thoroughly in-ed floor plan with 2 extensive rooms arranged separated for added security. Every room had its own washroom, giving comfort. Furthermore, solace, the main room advertised custom covering and an ensuite washroom outfitted with a different shower bath, double sinks, and an enormous stroll-in wardrobe that offered more than adequate extra room. These highlights made the space not just practical yet, in addition, rich. The kitchen was a gourmet specialist fantasy with custom stone ledges, cabinetry, and hardened steel machines. For example, a fridge, range hood, microwave, and dishwasher. Recessed drove lights with dimmers took into account adaptable lighting to set the mindset for cooking and engaging. Other eminent elements included custom window covers and covered hardwood floors, all through the living region, giving both style and toughness. The cell's loft, moreover, had the accommodation of an office util room, and in-unit washer and dryer. Security was a first concern at Corbin Manor, with security control boards at the entry and secure passage frameworks guaranteeing inhabitants true serenity. The loft likewise highlighted a huge covered patio or gallery, ideal for getting a charge out of a morning espresso or facilitating get-togethers with loved ones. Desselle Reid's move to Los Angeles denoted a significant section in her vocation and individual life, permitting her to embrace the potential open doors the city presented while partaking in the solaces of a beautiful and secure deserted house in Alexandria, Louisiana. Natalie Desselle Reid was known to own a house in Alexandria, Louisiana. However, the property gave off an impression of being deserted. As of late, the home, arranged on almost 3 sections of land, was encircled by enormous live oak trees, giving it a beautiful setting. The house itself included a conventional wood outline development, repeating the compositional style of a previous time. One of the home's remarkable elements was its screen yards on both the front and back, furthermore, offering inhabitants an agreeable open-air space to partake in the encompassing normal magnificence. At the back of the property was a different outside kitchen region with a prolo walkway, giving an ideal setting for outdoor eating and amusement. Furthermore, the house flaunted an indoor swimming pool total with a jumping board, ideal for spending warm, radiant days with loved ones. Another extraordinary part of the property was the block wall, which was developed utilizing blocks from the old fundamental venue in Alexandria, adding a bit of neighborhood history to the occupants. Notwithstanding these engaging highlights, there was no kitchen in the home, proposing that it may not have been utilized as a customary home. Rather, the house appeared to act as a pool house for the adjoining property. The enormous storage room offered the potential for growing the living space, but there is no record of any such redesign being attempted. Natalie Desselle Reid's association with the house stayed a secret, as she was never seen dwelling there up until her demise. The eventual fate of the property also proceeds to be hazy, while the house's destiny stays dubious. Its interesting qualities and setting give a brief look into the potential it holds for remodeling and rebuilding. Natalie Desselle Reid was a gifted entertainer as well as likewise an empathetic person who devoted her opportunity to different altruistic causes of generosity. She utilized her foundation to have a constructive outcome on significant issues, supporting a few associations devoted to making the world a superior place. One such association was the Coalition for Ladies in Media Establishment. This establishment plans to encourage positive change in media by supporting instructive projects, acknowledgement occasions, what's more, grants for understudies seeking after vocations in media and related fields. Desselle Reid additionally upheld the Disease Research Organization, a Maine not-for-profit zeroed in on tackling the force of the insusceptible framework to battle disease. The association has made huge steps in creating disease immunotherapy medicines that portabilize and upgrade the invulnerable framework's capacity to target and obliterate disease cells all through the body. Thanks for watching this video.